the Stitch Cræft Podcast. My name is Leah. I have a little yarn shop in St. John's, Newfoundland called Stitch Cræft, and today I am doing my podcast from the shop. I thought this would be fun and a nice change of scenery, and I was just here today and thought it would be a good time to sit down and chat about wool. So this podcast is about knitting and sewing, hand sewing, crafting of all sorts of different kinds, weaving, all sorts of different things, whatever I feel like doing at the time. So that's all of the intro business, I think. I'm excited that I am actually getting to do another podcast more regularly now. I'd like to hopefully do one once a week. Maybe I'll even get on a schedule where it comes out the same day every week. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try. So last week I chatted with you guys about a dress I was working on, and here is said dress. I can see if I can show you. So, maybe I should take this off. This is the Pansy dress by Rosary Apparel, and it has pockets and is about, below knee, kind of long length. I'm really extremely happy with how it turned out. It has a little keyhole back, and it has these little puff shoulders. The armholes were supposed to have elastic, but I prefer not to use elastic for any projects. I really like to do things that are more tied or wrap or buttons even. So instead of putting an elastic in, I did this little bow, and I like the way that looks. I think it's really cute, and I like that it can be kind of loose like this, but if I need to really tighten them for some reason, I can. And then they can be kind of maybe even up here if I'm doing the dishes or something, I was thinking this morning that I really understand now. I've never made or worn a really puffy sleeved dress before. I've made some sweaters that have kind of puffier or more circular sleeves, but I really understand now, I think, why back in the puffier sleeve era, people wore shawls and things like that to keep warm, because it's really hard to put a sweater or jacket over these sleeves. I try to put them on, and they just the sleeves are up over my elbow when I put it on, and I have to make sure that this part is really tight, and that's annoying when you live in a place where you quite often have to wear a lot of warm layers. So shawls are awesome for me right now. Definitely. I love this one I'm wearing. I probably have showed here before. Is I don't remember what it's called. It's by Anna. I'll post it down below. I made this one in Nutiden, and it's so soft. It's my daily scarf shawl that I put on with my jacket when I leave the house. I love it very much. Oh, there's a candle there. Okay, so this is my dress. I'm really happy with it. I wouldn't change anything about this pattern. It's, for me, I love the higher neckline. It's comfortable and flowy without being too oversized. I think if I were to make this pattern again, or definitely I'm going to make this pattern again, but when I make it again, I think the only thing I will change is I will try to make the bust just flat without the darts, because and I actually don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos about like how to change a pattern to not have bust darts, because I don't have very much bust, and I feel like the darts are like allowing for more room than is necessary, so it kind of creases up here a little bit. And if you are a sewist and you know how to fix this problem, let me know. It doesn't really bother me. I still love the dress very, very much, and I love how it looks. I'm just thinking for like future, maybe just keep it flat and not need darts. Yeah, so I sewed this dress all by hand. Even the inside seams are all like flat felled. I don't know if you can see that. Everything is enclosed, and so it feels like it's going to last forever. That's why one of the reasons I really like to sew by hand is because well, first of all, I really feel like when you're sewing, and I think some people do recommend this, you should sew with thread with the same material as the material you're working on. So, I mean, unless you're making something like hardy, like a bag or something like that, I really don't like to use plastic in anything. So I really dislike even using polyester thread for patterns that I'm sewing on my sewing machine. And so with that being said, this is a linen dress. I like to use linen thread to make my linen dresses because I feel like they kind of go together. They have the same, stretch, or the same, I don't know what the right word is, but I feel like if you're sewing with cotton, it's good to use cotton thread, especially if you're making garments. And you can't really get linen thread for the sewing machine. So that's another reason I really like to sew by hand. I also just think it's really meditative. I mean, if you like to knit, it's likely that you enjoy kind of just the process of it. I'm a process crafter. I love having the finished result, but for me, it's more doing the thing, having the right fabric, the textures, the colors, the process of making. Just one second. Hi. Okay, I'm back. I had a customer come in, so that's exciting. Okay, so we talked about the dress. I'm so happy with it. I will definitely make more of this pattern. It's beautiful. So what I'm working on right now, last time I was here, I think I had said I wanted to start, or maybe I had just started, the Rota cardigan, which is also by Anna Sjösvärd. Sorry. And so this is how far I've gotten. I'm knitting this with Wild Into the Woods undyed, all natural fingering weight wool, and it's turning out so beautifully. It's gonna look really great with my black linen skirt. It's not gonna fit over these sleeves, so it's definitely not a project for this, but anyway, it's turning out really, really nicely. I love the 2x2 ribbing, and yeah, that's all we have with this so far. It's a really well written pattern. It's easy to knit. It's a great crunchy roll and chill project, and I'm really excited. I really don't have very much left of the body, just a few more increases and then ribbing, and then I can go on to the sleeves and then the button band. So still a fair bit left. It's a little slower going with fingering weight, but I mean, I've only been knitting it for like a week, so that's like pretty amazing. It's a really fun, great pattern. So there's that. And then I just out of the blue got a huge craving to have something in this like orange, bright red orange, and it's I don't know, it's bright. And I just felt like it would look so nice with my like complexion and color palette, and with like black. I thought it would really just be a fun like pop piece. And yeah, so I've cast on another 2x2 beanie. This time I'm completely following the directions, or like the there's an Instagram that I follow, Us Three by the Sea, and she made one in a really similar color. So maybe I'm just being like super influenced by other people's stuff, but that's totally okay. That's kind of the point of Instagram, I think, partly. So yeah, she knit hers a little bit differently, where there's like a little pointed top. I already made one in like a mustardy color, and so anyway, I'm doing it the same way that she does it, so it's kind of like a little bit gnomish and really cute. I also am super like obsessed with this color right now, so I ordered some cotton corduroy from Blackbird Fabrics to make a bestie bag for myself, which is like, you know, a little crossbody kind of cute, you know, bag that a lot of people are wearing now. I haven't made a bag in a really long time, so I ordered the zipper and the lining and everything all together from Blackbird Fabrics, which is a fabric store in Canada, and they have really, really, really nice fabric quite often, really nice linens, and actual cotton corduroy, not polyester corduroy, because that's kind of harder to find, I feel. And they have like nice wool fabrics, really just anything like florals. I like their fabric selection specifically for like textiles, clothing, bags. So yeah, I found a cotton corduroy on there, like the exact same color as this pretty much. Maybe it's not quite as bright, but they're gonna, I think, look really cute together, the little bag and the hat, and like a fluffy black linen dress. So that's like this little dream outfit that I'm excited about. I also, for this dress specifically, since it's linen and it's winter and there are no sweaters really fitting over it, maybe like other than oversized cardigan, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having the nice fluffy sleeves, and it really covers it up. I would like to cast on a Gondor vest by Fable Knitwear. So that's a project for the future that I would like to do. I think I'll do it in the light gray that I got from Wild Into the Woods, and I might hold it with like a coordinating mohair to give it a little bit of fluff, because that's what it calls for in the pattern. So yeah, those are some like future projects that I would like to do. Next week I might want to do different ones, so who knows if I'll actually follow through. Yeah, and then I don't know, this year I really like the idea of kind of making in regards to like making my own wardrobe. I would like to like kind of make outfits, like put things all together. Like it can be mixed and matched, obviously. Different hats and stuff can go with different dresses or whatever, but I like the idea of having like, you know, a couple of sweaters that go really well with my linen skirt, and a couple of ways that I can dress up this dress that feel like a whole outfit, but it's all based around, you know, a few linen dresses and skirts that are very like, you know, kind of to be reworn over and over. And I don't want to have like 40 dresses or 10 dresses even. Like, I really love the idea of just having a couple of staple pieces that I can change up with vests or sweaters or hats, bags, different accessories, and just try to like cut down on the amount of clothing that I have. I don't really want to make a sweater and not think like, okay, what's this sweater gonna look really good with? How can I, you know, incorporate this into my wardrobe in a way that it all kind of goes together, rather than just having a lot of different individual pieces that don't flow, you know? I don't know. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now about this year's clothing and making experience. I also, this year, I would really like to learn some new things. I want to do more weaving. Last year I got a loom and I've woven a couple of things, but not enough for my liking. I would really like to weave a large, like, lap shawl blanket, just that I can have on my couch, with like some nice fringe in a kind of rustic, maybe just, you know, light gray or dark gray weft, kind of really natural looking and feeling blanket. But I kind of have to figure out like what's the best yarn. I see a lot of people using Rama garn for weaving, and especially weaving like scarves and stuff that you've like they felt a little bit. So I'm thinking I might try that brand, but I'm not sure yet. I think I feel like when it comes to knitting, and I see a project that I want to do, my mind always is like, oh, I want to do it this with this wool, and I know kind of like I already know like how much I'll need. Like, it's really easy to figure out, because I mean the pattern tells you, or you know, it's just I'm so used to knitting. But when it comes to other crafts like weaving, I find the idea of calculating how much you need for a project, I don't really know. So then like, how much do I order? And that kind of like stops me from ordering wool specifically for a weaving project, which means like I don't weave often enough like I would like to. I'm sure there's some sort of easy way to calculate that I'm just not really aware of. So maybe I should look into that more. I also really want to learn how to spin on a drop spindle. So I ordered one, and I'm really excited about it, and I want to show you. So yeah, those are some projects coming up that I really want to work on. Those are the projects that I am working on. I'm also still working on a pair of socks that are for my husband for Christmas. He doesn't have yet, which is a sin. I really should make them because it's really cold here. So yeah, I really want to learn how to spin. So I have two new things that I've received in the mail to show. The first thing is this wool. It's from School Acers. And I ordered this from a sweet little yarn shop in Halifax called Fia Fia. I love that shop. I order from them a lot. And so she posted that she had some wool from these guys who are also in Nova Scotia. So these sheep are very close by. And I really love the idea of kind of, you know, working with wool from close by, like where I'm from. There's not really much wool here in Newfoundland as far as I know, but I know that around, you know, different parts of Canada and Nova Scotia, places like that, there are places to get wool. So this wool is roving, it's 100 grams, and And it says on it, grown by Randy and Tom, father and son, Romney, BFL, and Finn. So that's really cool, but I don't exactly know how to do this. I'm afraid to even try to start like taking the wool and like opening it from the shape that it is, because I feel like I'm just gonna like tear it apart. But it's really soft, like crazy soft. I thought that it would feel more rustic, more like a maybe Lopi or something like that. It is not. It is super, super, super soft. And I'm so excited to learn, but I'm really afraid, and I just keep like staring at it and not touching it. Plus I wanted to share it with you guys first. So yeah, that's Old School Acres. This is beautiful. But that's another thing, like I was saying, when it comes to like a new craft, like I know that this says it's 100 grams, but does that mean when I finish spinning it, like, I guess, yeah, obviously it would still be 100 grams, but like, I don't know. What can I make with this? Or I don't know. I just have to watch more videos on YouTube, I guess. So I have this, and then maybe it would be funny to like do a segment of like me learning how to do this, and show all the bloopers when I actually start. So then I ordered a Turkish spindle, or it's like a Turkish style drop spindle. I like the idea of the Turkish spindles because it has, when you put it together like this, and then you put the wool on this and drop it and spin it. But I've watched some videos, and when you're putting the spun yarn on, you put it in this way that it already makes like a ball. And I really like that idea. I like that it's already a ball, and I think it makes things easy. And whenever I see people with wool on their Turkish spindle, I find it really like aesthetically pleasing. I love the look of the little ball that they make. So that's why I wanted to order this kind, rather than, like a whirl regular drop spindle. I do actually already have a drop spindle, but I've never used it, and I really wanted to try one of these to learn on. So here it is. This one is, I ordered it it came all the way from Russia. It's handmade with, not cherry wood, I don't remember, some sort of beautiful, beautiful wood. And it's from, the Instagram is called Carry Cherry. I'll link it down below. And then I also, from her, she makes these shawl pins, so I ordered one of these as well. And it's beautiful. I'm so excited to put it on my shawl and wear it. Yeah, super beechwood, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, that's all I have to show today. These are the things that I've been working on. Oh, also, these really cute bowls are by a local person whose name on Instagram is @Tuck Designs, and they are going to make a bunch of these little cotton rope bowls for my shop, and I'm so excited. There are some all black ones, which I'm gonna have to scoop up when they come because I really love the black. And then there are some black and white ones, which have a really cool Beetlejuice vibe. And I'm really excited for those to come in. So that's also local. And I think that's it. So this is my new little shop. Welcome. Sometimes I will do my YouTube videos here. Sometimes I'll do them home. When the weather gets nice, I'll do them outside. Wherever is convenient. Last week, my podcast got so many wonderful views and wonderful, lovely comments. I love reading the comments. That's my favorite part of posting onto YouTube, because it's like you really get to like chat with the people watching, and it feels like this really cool community interaction, and I really love it. It's so much fun. So please like and comment and subscribe to my channel and do those things that all the YouTubers say that you should do. And yeah, I hope you guys have a super awesome week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.